tertiary diploma will use 2 years for the program, then join at level 300, which means that you will still be using 4 years to pass through the back door to complete your degree program with us.
Hold on. Very interesting point you've made. So if you take the tertiary diploma and then the HND, the tertiary diploma which is run for 2 years, and then the HND which is done in 3 years, why that? Because when any of them finishes, they can join their counterparts that are doing the 4-year program at level 300, isn't it?
Yes,
so
please.
In effect, if anybody comes through the tertiary diploma, I think the number of years is shortened by 1. Why that? And explain it to me.
Yes.
Because ordinarily, if the two are on the same pedestal, then obviously I'll go for the tertiary diploma. Instead of the HND.
That's why we employ on our applicants who meet the requirements for the HND to opt for the tertiary diploma.
Which is 2 years.
Which is 2 years. The tertiary diploma is accredited by GTech. And we all know that GTech, their diploma programs, when you are done and you are doing what we normally call a top up, you are admitted into level 300. So that's the trick, and we are encouraging all our applicants who meet the entry requirements for the HND to also look at the tertiary diploma. That's if we have the tertiary diploma of that same program that you wish to enroll on for the HND. As I speak, it's not all of our HND programs that we have the tertiary diploma programs. So where we have the HND and then the tertiary diploma, it's advised that you opt for the tertiary diploma so that you still use the 4 years to complete a degree. Aside the tertiary diploma, we have what we call the ordinary diploma. This ordinary diploma, when you are done and you want to continue with a degree program, you are admitted into level 200. With the ordinary diploma, we look at any 4 passes. And any 4 passes means any 4. A pass means E8. So E8 is a pass, D7 is a pass. But depending on the particular program that you opt for, we might be looking at your English and maths. Aside these, we have the route that we call the mature route. The mature route, if you are 25 years of age and you can prove to us that you are 25 years by submitting a birth cert, your passport, your Ghana card, anything that bears your age, which has been given to you not within the last 2 years, you can be admitted into the mature class. With that, what you need to do is you will also sit for an exams, which we call the mature entrance exams. The mature entrance exams, you will sit for 3 papers: English, maths, and a general knowledge. So when you are done with these and you pass, you will be admitted into a program that you qualify for. So these are the things that we have for the undergrad. At the postgraduate stage, we run programs such as the MSc, MTech, and MEng. MSc means Masters of Science, MTech, Masters of Technology, MEng, Masters of Engineering. And we admit students who have already completed their first degree in the relevant field. We also now have a PhD. The PhD is PhD Applied Stats, and that's the new baby on the block. So we will encourage all past students who read the MTech or the MSc Stats programs to apply onto the new PhD program. Thank you, Doc.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Agyemang. Viewers, so in effect, what Mr. Agyemang has told us is that we do all programs at all levels. We have the first degree, we have the HND, we have the diploma, we have the master's level, and then we have the PhD. And so if you want to join us, Kumasi Technical University, you can have access to our program. In fact, if you go to our website, you can see all our programs. In fact, if you dial www.kstu.edu.gh, when you get there, you click on programs. Let me repeat it. www.kstu.edu.gh. When you get to the site, you click on programs. All the numerous programs will be made available to you. Kindly like and follow our pages on all social media platforms. That is Facebook, Twitter or X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You get updates of the various activities that take place in Kumasi Technical University. Now, let me come to Professor Jabeng. Prof, once again, let me say you're welcome.
Thank you.
How is FHS, that is Faculty of Health Sciences, doing? Tell us a little about your faculty, your various departments, the programs, and all of that. And more importantly, those programs that you run, the associated job opportunities that the prospective student will have.
All right. Thank you once again. The Faculty of Health Sciences initially was part of the Faculty of Applied Sciences, but about 14 years ago, it was taken off the Faculty of Applied Sciences. Currently, the faculty has two departments, Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Department of Lab Technology. The Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences runs two programs at the moment. We have the Bachelor's or the Bachelor of Technology in Pharmaceutical Sciences, and then the Higher National Diploma in Dispensing Technology. Okay. Then the Department of Medical Lab runs 4 programs. There are 2 units under the Department of Lab Technology. We have the Medical Lab Technology and then the Science Lab or Science and Industrial Lab Technology. So that department also runs 2 bachelor's programs. The first is bachelor's or BTech in Medical Lab, and then BTech in Industrial Lab. Then we have the Higher National Diploma in Industrial Lab, and then Higher National Diploma in Science and Industrial Lab. Yes, and then Higher National Diploma in Medical Lab Technology. Okay. So these are the 6 programs run under the Faculty of Health Sciences, currently.
I see.
And when it comes to job prospects, the pharmaceutical science students or the Department of Pharmaceutical Science trains students in the area of, as the name implies, pharmaceutical sciences. So most of them fit into the healthcare system. Those who read the HND, they work in the hospital pharmacies, the community pharmacies, the industries, and so many other areas. The health insurance, scheme, they are involved. Those doing the bachelor's program, the BTech in Pharmaceutical Sciences, that is more manufacturing biased, more of formulation, production. So they fit more into the industry, the pharmaceutical industries. And hospitals that, or facilities that produce drugs. You go to some hospitals, they produce basic drugs for their patients. So that category will also fit in there. They also carry out research in research institutions. When it comes to discovery of new drugs or modification of existing drugs, they play significant role in that area. Then the lab technology, the medical lab, they mainly work in the hospital labs, where they take blood samples, stool sample, urine sample, various samples for analysis. Okay. That will pick, people who don't have skills. And when it comes to helping the student, it becomes difficult. But with this program, those who churn out, those who come out of the program, they fit into the labs to help in preparations of solutions, specimens, and other things. So they contribute in training of the students.
Okay.
The training is not left only to the teachers or the tutors at that level. Apart from these areas, in various pharmaceutical industries, they are also employed because they deal with machines, equipment, and as the name implies, industrial lab. They have been trained to help to troubleshoot equipment, to help maintain equipment, and then work in various areas. I think Mantrac, for example, over the years have been, almost every year they request for some students from us. There are other industries, pharmaceutical, oil and gas, so many, every industry where machines are used, these people fit in there. So basically that is what the faculty does.
I see. Very, very elaborate program you've mentioned, the industrial lab. But Prof, somebody is asking, Kwesi Danso, please, do you run nursing program? He's asking whether Faculty of Health Science has begun running nursing.
Not yet.
Not
it's
yet.
In the pipipeline.
In the pipeline.
Yes,
So, Kwesi Danso, very soon, probably next year or two, you be informed that nursing program has begun at Kumasi Technical University. Prof, let me ask you about this industrial lab technology. What it means is that if you take the educational institutions like the secondary schools, other tertiary institutions, then the manufacturing companies like Guinness, Akosombo Textiles, and they all need lab people, the mining industry.
Yes, everywhere.
But why is it that a lot of people are always interested in this medical lab thing? For me, per what you are explaining to us, it means the industrial lab has more job opportunities than the medical lab, which for me is a bit limited. Prof, what do you say?
Yes, that's very true. What you are saying is very true. But I think people are not aware of that program. And also, there are lots of people who probably want to work in the hospitals, in the labs, wearing white lab coats. That's probably, the driving force.
Yes.
But when it comes to job prospects, those in the science and industrial lab or the industrial lab technology are rich in terms of job prospects.
Sure.
They would secure jobs in virtually every industry. The cosmetic industry, food industry, pharmaceuticals, wherever, name them.
I see.
So I think probably people need education on that area.
Yes.
So that they can buy forms and then enroll on that program.
Well, viewers, this is the live show, live interactive session on our 2024-2025 admissions. Kumasi Technical University is still admitting students. And so if you want to attend any technical university, your number one choice is Kumasi Technical University, which has been ranked first for a period of about 4 years among the technical universities, and is at the 8th position when you put all tertiary institutions in Ghana together. So Kumasi Technical University is saying that you can join us. Now, apart from this program, probably you may have a thing or two to ask regarding our admissions. So for admission inquiries, you can dial 0322 496 534. Let me repeat. 0322 496 534 or 0322 496 380. Again, 0322 496 380. Or you can send us WhatsApp through 050 142 750. No, let me repeat it. 050 142 7580. 050 142 7580. That is our WhatsApp line. So you can send us your concern and we will reply. But let me appeal to you that kindly like and follow our pages on all social media platforms. That is Facebook, X or Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you get a lot of update from Kumasi Technical University. Let me quickly go back to Mr. Agyemang. Mr. Kwasi Agyemang,
Prof.
for instance, I have bought my PIN code, which is sold at 200 Ghana cedis, from using my phone or at the bank, or I came to the university at our cash office. I'll ask you two things. First of all, if somebody wants to buy it using his phone, what does it do? What are the codes? What are the processes? Number two, the person has succeeded in buying the PIN code or the form. What are the processes involved in the application? But before Mr. Kwasi Agyemang, you do that justice to those questions, let me read people's comment. Good morning, Mr. Host. My name is Theophilus, and my nephew is interested in pursuing HND in dispensing. Said he studied general arts and had aggregate 16 after the WASI. He says he then proceeded to study MCA and passed. MCA and passed out successfully with a pharmacy council certificate. Can he apply for HND in dispensing technology? Let me repeat the question. And had aggregate 16 after WASI. He then proceeded to study MCA and passed out successfully with a pharmacy council certificate. Can he apply for HND in dispensing technology? Mr. Agyemang, I'll come to you. And then one, Rhythms Mwache is saying that, please, is BTech Medical Lab Technology the same as BSc Medical Lab Technology? Again, please, is BTech Medical Lab Technology the same as BSc Medical Lab Technology? That one, Prof, you will do justice to it for me. And then, let me read the last one. Mickey says, please, fundamentally, what are the BT Medical Laboratory Technology? Please, fundamentally, what are the BT Medical Lab Technology into? Now, so probably that one, Prof, you handle that for me. And then Tibu is also saying that, is the BTech Pharmaceutical Science approved by the Pharmacy Council? If not, what toll will it have on the student body? Okay, so Mr. Agyemang, deal with my questions for me. I don't know which of them you may want to take.
Let Prof take those ones. I will come back to show them where to get the forms.
Yes, Prof.
So the first one who is asking about the nephew reading arts, getting aggregate 16, and then proceeding to do MCA, which is approved by Pharmacy Council. Yeah. And the person doesn't qualify because the entry requirement, we need pure science background.
I see.
Physics, chemistry, biology, especially chemistry and biology. So if the person doesn't have that and it is only general science, no, because the program involves a lot of chemistry.
Yes.
Yes, physical, organic. So if the person doesn't have basis, he or she will not survive the program.
You'll find it difficult to do.
Yes, that is it.
I see. And somebody says, is BTech Medical Lab Technology the same as BSc Medical Lab?
Yes, but the BTech is more practical oriented. You do a lot of practicals, the hands-on skills, and they are trained using the competency-based training where the students are given tasks to perform. So by the time they get to the field, they are more conversant with the practical component which they are going to carry out than those doing the BSc. So that is basically the difference between the BTech and then the BSc.
I see. So if you are to advise the person, which of them you should
in fact, I would advise the person to take the BTech because when you finish, it is the practical. The theory is given, and then you do a lot of practical. We spend a whole semester out. So they go to the field, and then they are assessed on their performance. And when you come to campus also, we have well-equipped labs where they are trained. So by the time they go out, they know what to do.
I see. That's good to hear. Then he's saying that one person is a BTech Pharmaceutical Science approved by Pharmacy Council?
Yes, it is. Pharmacy Council, in fact, is a major stakeholder. And when we were developing the program, they were part.
Okay.
They took part in the program itself, so they are aware.
Yes. So let me quickly come to Mr. Ajman. But Mr. Ajman, before you get us the processes involved in the application, somebody is asking, please, can I change my program? I have purchased the form and I have been admitted. So, Mr. Kwasi,
I'm sure if you meet the entry requirements of the program that you wish to change to, you can write to us and we will effect the changes for you.
So, the process, can he call and talk to you, or
no, he needs to write a letter to the Deputy Registrar for Academic Affairs that he or she wants to change the program from A to B.
Okay.
Then we will look at it, whether he meets the entry requirements of the new program that he wants to join.
I see. Viewers, thank you for your comments. Keep them coming. But before I read the rest of the comments, we'll allow Mr. Kwasi Agyeman to give us the processes involved in the application.
Thank you once again, Doc. To get an e-voucher to make an application to us, you can get one from the following banks. These are Prudential Bank, Zenith Bank, Universal Merchant Bank, Consolidated Bank, and Access Bank. You can also come to the cash office of the university, which is located at Block A, where you can also get an e-voucher. The cost of the e-voucher is 200 Ghana cedis for the undergraduate programs and 220 Ghana cedis for postgraduate programs. Aside you going to the banks or coming to the cash office, you can sit at the comfort of your home, pick up your phone and dial *389 *610 hash. *389 *610 hash. And you can use this USSD to purchase an application form, which now has been termed as the e-voucher. You can also use *772 *48 hash. *772 *48 hash. With this new USSD, you can also use it to pay for your fees. So the first one is for the purchase of the e-voucher, and the second one, that's the *772 *48 hash. You use it to purchase the e-voucher and use same for the payment of your fees. When you get your e-voucher, you will find a serial number and the PIN. It is the combination of these that you will use to log in at apply.kstu.edu.gh. apply.kstu.edu.gh. When you key in this, you'll be asked to upload a passport-sized photograph with a red background. Please, the passport-sized photographs that we demand from you, they are supposed to have red backgrounds. And we've also seen that some of the applicants, they don't even use the passport size. They snap their own pics, pose, and send to us a full shot.
I see.
Please, we want passport size photographs with red background. And when you do this, you are also required to upload the soft copies of the documents that you are submitting to us. If you are a mature applicant, aside you completing the online, you are also supposed to submit the hard copies of all the documents that you uploaded to us at the admissions office. Same applies to those who will be applying to join any of our postgraduate programs. After you've done the online, you are also supposed to submit to the admissions office all the documents that you used to complete the online application. It's only the undergraduate applicants that are supposed to complete only the online and not submit hard copies to us. And when you do this, within 48 hours, I assure you, once you meet the entry requirement, you will receive an admission text on your phone, which you will use to generate your admission letter and pay the appropriate fees. Thank you, Doc.
All right, Mr. Ajima, thanks so much. One gentleman, Mickey Trail, has come back. He's saying that his question was not answered. What he's saying is that, please, fundamentally, what are the BTech medical laboratory technologists into?
Yes, they work in the lab,
Okay.
just like those who did the BSc.
Yes.
Yes, but as I said, their training is more practical focused.
I see.
So they do what the BSc students do. So they work in the lab, both the those in the hospitals and then the private ones around, taking blood samples or different samples for analysis. And by so doing, it helps in diagnosis of diseases.
Yes.
So that is what they are into.
I see. So that is fine. And so I think, Mickey, you've been answered. So I think what is a bit baffling to the public and the other prospective student is the fact that sometimes you hear BSc, sometimes you hear Bachelor of Technology. My understanding is that when you're talking about the Bachelor of Technology, the practical bit is more projected in your training, such that when you are done, not only would you be able to do what the BSc student or product may be able to do, but you will have an additional advantage of knowing the processes involved, the methodology that was adopted in the product we're talking about. So what it means is that if you do Bachelor of Technology, you have detailed understanding of whatever you are talking about.
Yes,
and you
the
become
practical especially.
Exactly, the practical aspect.
Yes.
So that is it. So if you are contemplating doing a program, Kumasi Technical University has all of these, the Bachelor of Technology and the rest of them. And so our doors are open to welcome whoever wants to come. Let me say that this is a live show from the virtual studios of Kumasi Technical University, where we are dealing with your admission concerns. We're talking about 2024-2025 academic year's admission. So if you haven't bought your form, don't hesitate at all. The cost of the form is 200 Ghana cedis, and you can easily buy the form, even through your phone. If you dial *389*610#. Let me repeat it. *389*610#. You have the capacity, or you have the ability to purchase the form using Momo. Now, I will come back and then take some of your comments. But very soon, we're going to wind up. Somebody is asking, let me read this one. Please, is it a must to pay all your fees before you get password to open your portal. This is okay.
At KSTU, we care about you.
Sure.
We care. We know that things might not be going on so well with some of them. So you are required to pay 60% of your fees. If you pay all the 100%, we are going to say a big thank you. But if you don't have it, pay 60% and you will get the access to open your dashboard.
That's okay. Now, Kankpe Kwanzaa is asking, please, do you offer weekend program for BTech pharmacy top-up? Do you offer weekend program for BTech pharmacy top-up? Prof, do you have an idea?
Well, I think he's talking about the pharmaceutical sciences, BTech in pharmaceutical sciences program. But we don't have the weekend.
The weekend road.
Yes, weekend.
I think since people have begun asking about that, you might be considering that.
Yes, in fact, we have run it before. But if you look at the contact hours, the practical component, what they are supposed to do, the number of weekends that they will spend is not adequate if you compare it with those who are doing the normal, stream.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it's been suspended for now.
Okay, that's fine. Somebody wants to have some lines through which he can ask his question. Now, that is admission enquiries. Let me repeat the numbers. Okay. 0322 496 534. 0322 496 534 or 0322 496 380. 0322 496 380. And this is our WhatsApp line. 050 142 7580. 050 142 7580. So there are no worries. You can get us through those numbers. Now, somebody says, please, I've paid the 60%, but I didn't get the password. Therefore, I haven't been able to open the portal. I think this one is a fresh student and probably want to get into the portal. We'll speak to that. Now, Godson Loga is saying that about elaborating on computer technology and possibility of finding work, please. Yes, that gentleman was asking about computer technology and the associated job prospect. Last week, we dealt with issues regarding that. The dean was here. But what I can say, or what I can tell you is that if you want to do computer technology, Kumasi Technical University does that here. And there are a lot of job prospects. What it is that, as we did indicate, if you're doing anything technology, you have mastery over everything, the processes involved, the product itself, and all of that. So all the jobs associated with computing, you will be able to do. So there are a lot of job opportunities. So don't hesitate at all. You can pick a form and then apply for that program here at Kumasi Technical University. Mr. Ajiman, what will be your probably your last word to the viewers?
Okay, Doc. What I want to add is that for the vendors that you can get an e-voucher from, you can also get an e-voucher from any post office.
Okay.
Any post office in the country, you can also get an e-voucher from. But aside that, being at the admissions, there are sometimes some enquiries that are made, which I want to lay before Prof. Prof, most of the times, the applicants want to know the differences between the BTech pharmaceutical science that we have here and the D farm.
The farm.
Yes. And more so, if someone does the BTech pharmaceutical science, can that person have a top up to complete the Farm D, or is there any progression from the BTech pharmaceutical sciences and the Farm D?
All right, thank you. The pharmacy is a very broad area. The pharmaceutical science we do is one aspect, one major area, and that is the science of formulation, how products are formed, not only pharmaceuticals or drugs, even food products and cosmetics, how they are formulated, and it is a specialization on its own. You do not necessarily have to be a pharmacist to do that. That is what we are doing.
Okay.
So it's a different line. If somebody completes and the person wants to go and do a Farm D, the person probably may have to go and start. Because the Farm D, they do a lot of clinicals, which we don't do here with the pharmaceutical sciences. You don't do any clinicals. So if you are coming here, your focus is on the science of compounding, producing or manufacturing drugs, different drugs. So that is the focus that we have here.
I see. Prof, I also have a concern. Probably you can address it for me.
Yeah.
Our pharmacy, so you did indicate that the area is broad.
Yeah.
So areas of herbal related, you know, issues. I mean, in relation to what we do, how do you?
Yes.
Which one do we do?
Yes, we are doing pharmaceutical sciences, but the herbal aspect is also incorporated.
Okay.
So there is a course, pharmacognosy, introduction to plant medicine.
Pharmacognosy.
Yes.
Your words are job breaking. Your words are
Pharmacognosy.
Yes.
I see.
Pharmacognosy.
Yes. It's you know the study of crude drugs that we get from plants, from animals, from we get some drugs from animals.
I see.
We have cod liver oil.
Okay.
It's from cod. It's a fish.
Fish. Yes.
We have shark liver oil. They are all there. And
Omega-
even locally,
Omega-3 and the rest of them.
yes, so many. Even locally, sometimes people use python oil.
Python.
Yes, they have a
Snake,
fat.
the snake python.
Yes,
Hey,
fat
bro.
from it for all sorts of things. Locally, they do. So we teach them all
I
those
see.
areas. The plant medicine, various drugs are obtained from plants. And if you come to the labs, you see a lot of practicals that they have done, formulating various herbal medicines using the skills, the technology they have acquired. So the herbal aspect is also incorporated in the pharmaceutical sciences we do. As I said, it's broadly the science of compounding.
Yes.
So they compound drugs, being it orthodox, herbal, whatever.
I see. Prof, Kakpe Kwanzaa wants to ask you something. He says, please, does pharmaceutical science students need to be licensed by the Pharmacy Council of Ghana?
No. The BTech, no. But the HND, they have to. Now, they even write professional qualifying exams for the HND.
Okay.
Those doing the higher national diploma in dispensing technology. But for the pharmaceutical sciences, no.
I see. That is okay. Please, can a BTech medical lab student further to do doctor in medical lab?
Yes.
Can a
Yes.
BTech medical lab student further or progress to do doctor in medical laboratory?
Yes. I know UDS now runs that straight away. It's a 6-year program.
Okay.
So they do the doctor of medical lab straight.
Okay.
We have the diploma, we have the first degree, masters, whatever. So they can progress to do that.
All right. Well, all too soon, we are winding up. Let me say a big thank you to my co-panelists here, Mr. Akwasi Agyeman, the head of admissions, Kumasi Technical University. In fact, he's a senior assistant registrar. And then a big thank you to Professor Kisi Jabin,
Osei.
Osei Jabin, for walking us through some of the technical areas. The term you mentioned, pharmacognosy. Come again.
Pharmacognosy.
Pharmacognosy. And you said it's a study of what?
Crude drugs.
Crude drugs.
Yes.
Study of crude drugs. Wow. So if you want to hear more of this, your best place is Kumasi Technical University. In fact, let me indicate that when COVID struck, it was Professor Jabin, Osei Jabin here, who manufactured the first sanitizer. If you recall, 2019, Kumasi Technical University, 2019-2020, we came out with a formula for a sanitizer. And somebody came and then sat with us. We gave him the formula, and he mass produced. And so, talking about paying our dues to society, Kumasi Technical University has people like him who did the magic, and a lot of Ghanaians benefited. So we have indicated that you want a place for training for your child. Your best destination or your best place is Kumasi Technical University. Thank you for watching. My name is Dr. Charles Obin Sapon. But before I wind up, Kislin Alko-Kandrina says, I paid my fees in full, but the new update, the amount has been increased. Should I pay? Probably is asking whether you should pay the difference. I think my advice is that you come with the receipt of how much you paid, and we will tell you how much you need to add. So don't say because something is added and that you are not coming. You come with your receipt, approach the finance office, and you'll be sorted out. Logman Ali says, hello, good day to you. I'm an international student from Sudan. I am applying for MSc in civil engineering. I sent necessary documents to you.
To Juliana.
Let me take it again. Good day to you. I'm an international student from Sudan, applying for MSc in civil engineering. I sent the necessary document to Juliana, and through the WhatsApp number, they sent me a message saying that my admission is processed. But maybe you want to say, does it mean I have been accepted, or something must be done? He says he wants to know this before the deadline. Because I want to make, because I think
Doc, yeah, what I would say is that until you receive an admission text or a copy of your admission letter from us, you've not been admitted yet. But I assure him that he will receive an admission letter from the school very soon.
Okay. All right. Now, Brainy is also saying that what's the difference between Access BTech Electrical Engineering and Bachelor in Engineering, Electrical Engineering, and Electronics Engineering? The difference. So, let me say that last week, was it last week? Yes, the engineers were here, and then they educated students on some of these things. Let me say that we'll bring them again. But somebody has asked.
Let me help here.
Oh, you want to help me?
Yes.
But yes. Before you come in, somebody is asking a very interesting question. He says that we are winding up so soon because their questions are too many. Is that the reason we are closing so soon? No, we deal with time. We came because of you. We are ready to receive whatever question you have and then deal with them. Mr. Ajima, let's hear you.
Yes. The access is something like a bridging course that's done for those who originally don't have a background in the electrical engineering. So that's normally short, about six months. Whereas the BTech in electrical engineering, which now we call the BEng, is the main program that you will join when you complete the access. So that's the explanation to the one who asked for the differences between the access in BTech electrical engineering and the main electrical engineering.
Because Mickey Trey is asking whether the USD, the other code. You mentioned,
yes,
whether it is active.
Yes, I saw the comment here, so I just checked on my phone and it's live.
It is active.
Yes.
So that is
I don't understand. Yes.
Star
48 hash.
It is. It is still active.
It's active.
So you can use that in addition to the other one. And so somebody, this is Wachi Keys, reading. He said, please. He said, okay, I understand. You are dealing with time. Okay, I think he was the one who was saying we are running away because of the questions. No, we are not running away. Somebody is asking, Rhythm, is there a deadline for payment of hall fees? I think so, because you are many. The early bird catches the web. For instance, if you are a fresh student, you are entitled to get a hostel or a hall. But if you don't do it early enough and it gets finished, I don't think it will be there for you forever. So please, the link was open for you to book online and all of that. I don't know the issue, but just be following us. As soon as it is reopened, you'll be told so that you quickly apply. Please, how many years does it take before you can apply for a top-up degree after doing the diploma? I think it doesn't take any. You can do it straight away. Immediately you are done, you can continue. Idris Zakaria Nassan says, I'm really watching you live at Adako campus. Thank you, Idris. Good morning, and thank you for watching us. Because the questions they brought, the issues they have raised may necessitate another comment from you. So if you have, tell them something so that we move out of here.
What I want to state is that if you want to know the various programs that we run, you can visit this link, kstu.edu.gh/academics/programs. And for you to know the entry requirements for each of the programs too, you can also visit kstu.edu.gh/admissions/requirements. More so, we encourage our foreign students or the foreign applicants to submit applications to us. For a foreign student, all you need to do is to visit iai.kstu.edu.gh/international students application form, and you will be able to submit an application to us. So this will be my closing remarks.
All right. Professor Serjabi, the questions that came late might have stimulated some thoughts on your mind. Probably you may want to share a word or two with our viewers. Then we wind up.
Yes, all that I would say is that the programs we run in the faculty are all programs that when you complete, you would not struggle to get jobs. I think when everybody or anybody is applying for tertiary institution, one thing that comes to mind is where am I going to be after completion of the program? But all the programs we run, when you complete, it is not difficult to get jobs. And we also add entrepreneurial skills. So a lot of them complete and they are able to become employers. They rather employ. And that is where we are focusing. Because I've ever said that the future doesn't hold for job seekers, but for job makers or job creators. So we give them that skills to create jobs so that they can employ. Especially with the science and industrial lab, which I mentioned, people are not much aware. It is, a thriving field that all those who are interested in, especially those who are not getting the pharmaceutical sciences, the engineering, wherever, they can venture into that area. It's a very lucrative area. Thank you.
I see. So you give them those skills for them to employ themselves. I readily remember, Prof, one of your students, a lady who is now into manufacturing of some herbal soaps and all of that.
Yeah.
And I quite remember some time ago, he brought you some sample and some samples, and you gave me some to go and try it. And it is, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know, how is that lady doing, and how is the business thriving?
Oh, she's doing very well.
I see.
Now, yes, she has a lot of distribution, outlets.
Yes.
Currently, so she's
Good.
doing very well.
Let me also finally inform viewers that our master's program are also there, and we are still admitting. And but pharmaceutical area master's program, when are you commencing?
Yes, we have had the accreditation. The panel has visited, but we are waiting for the certificate. So hopefully this year, 24-25, we are likely to run masters in pharmaceutical formulation.
I see. Masters in pharmaceutical
Formulation. Yes.
Because one of the comments is saying, greetings to Akwesi fanboy. So besides, somebody is greeting you out there. But somebody is also asking the number of days it takes before he can get admission after he has applied.
Once you submit an application and you meet the entry requirements, at most 48 hours, you need to hear from
Within
from
2
us.
days?
Within two days.
All right.
You hear from us.
I see. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for watching us. Thank you for sending us comments. Thank you for asking questions. Until we come your way, God willing, next week, may the good Lord continue to keep us all. My name is Dr. Charles Obin Sapon. See you.
As the Director General of the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, I am proud to witness and support the incredible progress and achievements made by Kumasi Technical University. The institution's mission to provide quality teaching, learning and research in engineering, science, technology and entrepreneurship aligns perfectly with our vision as a country. KSTU's core values of integrity, commitment and equal opportunities make it a real pace-setter in the field of technical educational delivery in this country. On this joyous occasion, I commend the management, faculty, staff, and students of KSTU for their dedication and hard work. Your collective efforts have made KSTU a prominent and reputable tertiary education, not just in Ghana, but the globe as a whole. Congratulations once again to Kumasi Technical University on your 70th anniversary. Together, we shall continue to pave the way for a brighter future for this country, the world, and everybody involved in tertiary educational delivery. God bless you, and thank you so much.
So on the auspicious occasion of the 70th anniversary of Kumasi Technical University, first of all, I wish to congratulate the chairman of the governing council, the vice chancellor and management for a yeoman's job. We all know the history behind Kumasi Technical University. It started as an institute, KTI, and then metamorphosed into Kumasi Polytechnic, and by an act of parliament, it became a university. And it's gone through 10. Biblically, if you get 10, that is what God wants us to be. And then, beyond that, we are gracious enough to have more years. So the university has gone its full-fledged, attaining the age of 70, and it's shocked so many successes, from an institute to a polytechnic, and even as a technical university. It's been a very formidable technical university in Ghana. During the COVID era, we also saw so many strides that the university was able to make.